Nsem-Pii TV near.
Good morning. I'm Akwaba the Nsem-Pii TV platform. Good morning, Ghana. One of the political shows Ekoso Metro TV. And him say na Randy Abbey, yes. Udi jumedi muchemi pa on his show so any one friend people for one chow mukra. Ano pepia so jino mo konsuwe ni. Eno kan ho bi John Drawani Mahama Mampenyi who say he has been appointed as the chief executive officer for Cocoa Board. Na anopay surprisingly yenta inhu says hadi we see but he say Paul Adomoche Good Morning Ghana show so as a panelist on a contemporary from the NDC Kwadwo Chum Boafo. Na nkomodi ni mu as usual platform na skill towards the NDC kakra no one panel member Kwadwo Chum Boafo ye na adwen say obeke kansem bi e de afa Dr Bawumia ho na afi so ono Paul Adomoche ho no kura bia eni sanse mu na Paul Adomoche as always he came very much prepared na okwanche sa ntro ene sebi fabrication ya enka NDC for pese omotwe edi famu na studio mu ho na nika na hit na no eye din yi pa yenhwe de ne Paul Adomoche ekokoye on Good Morning Ghana show so
he came here with 2 glasses.
I always have 2 glasses.
Change it properly.
Moro, when the NPP,
he has nothing to say. Let's end the program. Let's go.
When the NPP went to Congress in 1998 to elect a flag bearer, the NDC were concerned about Akufo-Addo winning.
Yeah.
And they were worried.
Who told you that?
Can I finish?
No, you finish. Who told you that? Who told you? I'm behaving like you.
Yeah.
Who told you that we were worried?
When I finish,
give us evidence. No, give us evidence.
When I finish, I'll mention his
name.
No,
I want mention his name now.
So when I finish,
want evidence.
When I finish, I'll mention his name.
No, before you go on, give us evidence that we were worried about Akufo-Addo winning the election.
So the NDC was very worried about Akufo-Addo winning the election. They believed that Kufuor was an easier person to handle. And that if Kufuor won the election, they would be able to defeat him in the year 2000. It didn't turn out.
Right.
When the MPP were in power and John Mahama had been defeated in the 2016 election, and the NDC were going to Congress and it looked like they were going to elect John Mahama again, the MPP said that, as for John Mahama, we like him because he's the one we can deal with. This is in 1819. Bring John Mahama 2020. We'll deal with him. He's the one who did doom, so he's the one who did da. Then we saw 2020's elections outcome. And then there was concern again that, NDC were going to another Congress. NDC seemed fixated that we are repeating John Mahama. MPP said that, bring John Mahama. So this conversation about, bring these candidates, we like him and we'll defeat him, it hasn't held in the history. The candidates that people have felt that we can beat him is often the candidate that comes to win. So we can leave it. He can have all his say about, we'll beat this person. You see, when people win an election, and then they, as somebody pointed out, the election is won by many different things. And I have looked at his Kwadwo Chum Boafo bear me out. There are some campaigns in the Fourth Republic that have been extremely successful that have lost the election. The John Mahama campaign of 2016, if you take it in PR terms, it was a very well-run campaign. It was probably run better than Akufo-Addo's campaign. Akufo-Addo's campaign of 2008 was one of the best campaigns ever lodged in the country in terms of policy analysis, what we do. The campaign lost. So it's not all the time that the best campaign wins. Winning an election in a developing country when you have all the economic issues, it's not so much because you are brilliant, you are clever and all of that. A lot of things come to make it happen.
But then tell Bawumia. You're telling the wrong people. No, don't tell me.
I'm telling you.
Because Dr. Bawumia.
Because you are just 157% and you believe that it's your ingenuity.
No,
you are smart.
It is not. It is not.
Today you are admitting that it is Kennedy Japan's talking that helps and all of that.
It is not smart. It is the way the MPP conducted itself over the 8 years that they were in power.
Especially over the last 4 years.
The people of Ghana.
Second term, 4 years.
The people of Ghana saw the MPP government steal their savings.
Did the people of Ghana see the same in 2016 to vote John Mahama out?
Clearly the people of Ghana saw something.
So we are still running the people of Ghana. The next election, the people of Ghana will vote on something.
My brother, you can go back as far as you like. Like I said, you can go back to the election of in biblical times when Jacob was given Esau's birthright. I am telling you that Dr. Bawumia and his gang of brigands and buccaneers that he took over from Akufo-Addo and his gang of brigands and buccaneers are emasculating the voices of the people who want to challenge for the presidency.
Who has complained? Because all the candidates seem to agree that January 31 is correct.
Did we not see somebody on a horse?
On a horse?
Did we not see one of the candidates on a horse?
And that's a complaint?
What do you think it was? Coming with a horse.
A candidate arrives on a horse and it's a complaint? Who has complained? Who has complained? Is that a complaint?
And you are sitting here telling me that, and they ran the campaign this way. I'm poor.
I'm telling you that. The people of Ghana, you are making is not verifiable. That Dr. Bawumia has emasculated somebody. It's not verifiable.
The people of Ghana.
It's not verifiable, it's not verifiable.
There is nothing that you have said here today that's verifiable. Nothing at all.
So you agree that this is not verifiable, but mine is also not verifiable. So you are agreeing that you are not verifiable and I'm not verifiable as well.
You have spent 8 years defending everything that even my son Rahim will not defend, your daughter Kayla will not defend.
You spent 8 years defending everything John Mahama did until 2016's defeat. Spent 8 years doing that. Said, you and I, we had battles on the car park in Baba's house.
But
you defended everything. In the end, they didn't win.
You see, what Paul is not telling you is that between 2012 and 2016, he was defending John Mahama too.
Oh, not quite.
Oh, Paul, not quite.
I defended some things.
You were
some
a
things
permanent,
was good.
Paul, you were a permanent feature of the constitution in Ibrahim's house.
What is constitution?
Without you, they don't spark the motorcade.
Oh, that's
you
not
were defending John Mahama.
Oh, that's not true. No, I defended some things he did.
Not some things. You defended everything.
Yeah, some things he did.
Paul, you were there.
I thought that he was listening. Because I sent something to him, he listened.
Paul.
Yeah. But what's the point you are making?
The point I'm making.
That I defend every government?
No.
Okay. What are you saying?
The point I'm making is that you were defending John Mahama until he lost, and you quickly pivoted and jumped ship.
You've been looking to make that point for a while.
No, we're looking whether it's true.
It's not true.
Paul, you were a permanent feature in Baba's house.
Oh, but being a permanent feature, there were MP people in Baba's house.
You interviewed President Mahama in his office.
Yes, I did. Honorable Bawumia gave me that opportunity twice.
Exactly.
Yes, because they were looking for an interview. I pitched for it.
He was touting President. As soon as President Mahama lost the election,
that's not true.
He was gone.
That's another matter.
He was gone with the wind.
That's not true.
He was gone with the wind to tout Akufo-Addo. Right? Now that they have
I had supported Akufo-Addo in 2008.
Now that
you know that I supported Akufo-Addo before John Mahama became president. Whether you are being dishonest. Whether you are being dishonest. You know that in 2008 I supported Akufo-Addo against Mills.
Now that they have lost.
My first meeting with Mills, you were there. My meeting with Mills, you were there. No, Moro, this is very important. Remember, hey, I won't allow you. Raymond Nacha and you were with me when I met Mills. Moro, I met Mills in his company. Mills told me in his company that Paul, I will show you that Ghanaians didn't vote wrongly. Because as I've kept saying on Good Evening Ghana, on 9th January 2009, Tony Edu was a guest in the studio with Atacha. I came on TV and said Ghanaians have voted wrongly because I supported Akufo-Addo in 2008. Tumbuafu was there. In fact, he took me to Mills. It was Kojo who took me to Mills. It was him. He and Raymond Nacha incidentally. Yes, I said Mills became president. It was Mills and him sat in the sofa. I sat on the other side. Raymond Nacha sat there. And Mills told me that Paul, I'm going to show you that Ghanaians didn't vote wrongly.
Paul,
you were there.
Paul, I am giving you time. You will go back to defending President Mahama. You give him a few months.
So I defend every government.
Do you know Baba's new office?
Who is Baba? Ibrahim?
Yeah, you know his new office.
No.
Well, I'll show you there.
You show me there. Okay, can we go there from here?
No, I'll show you the way there. You will go. Give Paul money 18 months.
Okay. Kwekubako is back.
We've already done 12.
Kwekubako is back. You know when I mentioned his name, you smiled and you were wondering whether he was on retirement or not.
What's he saying?
So he's back. He says, "Tell Kojo, I only sought to provide factual information.
I said I was
nothing more, nothing less."
Betraha, come and sit here. Come and sit here.
The man is on sabbatical,
yes,
please.
And tell him
somebody in London says he likes the show.
Tell him that we are waiting for his book. Tell him that we are waiting for his book.
So he's writing 2 books. So he says, your reaction was as if I sought to create a diversion or distort the issues.
But you know the deal. Come on, you know the deal, man.
So Prosper.
After initial work, now he was frustrated seeing somebody who he believed had not been taken care of, and did not understand that it's not that he hadn't been taken care of, but the person is going through the protocols such that in this particular regard, he should be stay here for a while. He got offended and started shouting and talking and all of that. Now, he also got his cut. The nurse said that he cleaned his wound and asked him to wait, and that the blood had dried up, etc. Now, he said when he came out of the hospital veranda to speak also, the guys noticed that he had not been attended to, where they got very angry, and then they went into the room.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible that it is in those circumstances that the person was attacked. But the concern of the nurses is that this guy may have incited it. Also, the guys share parading in the hospital ward and making so much noise in the ward should be utterly condemned. I'm not sure why anybody cannot condemn that. The Minister of Health seems to have been eager about it. He set up a committee. He's been to the hospital. Yesterday, he held a press conference, and he's having a back and forth. He also alleges political something. The Nurses Association did not issue any statement last week. They did not issue any statement before this happened. So to attribute it to politics is quite concerning, because if nothing has happened, they were not coming to issue a statement. And then we hear things like they never went on strike. Now suddenly they are threatening strike. They cannot threaten strike without a basis. There's a labor court. There's a important labor organization. So some of these comments do not go well to sort of resolve. Can I finish?
I said,
I didn't say you said.
And the Ekufuado, they didn't go on strike. As soon as Mahama came, they went on strike. You said they have no basis. Their basis is politics.
Okay, fair enough.
Cheap politics.
Can I continue? Yes.
Basis.
So yes, this issue about they don't have to go on strike when there's nothing to strike about. Whenever they strike, they tell Ghanaians, and their responsibility is first to Ghanaians. They tell Ghanaians why they are going on strike, and then Ghanaians will evaluate. I think this Rich Hospital thing should bring us to the point where protocols are clear. We actually don't need the health minister coming all the way down. If the protocols are clear, a report is made, and the matter is dealt with. We see in Ghana, we are doing too much personality thing. That's what I tell you about. There's too much personality-driven policy. Personality-driven, the disposition of the minister. The minister went and shook hands with somebody outside. It became an issue that he had to answer in a press conference. Why are we doing that? Rich Hospital is an important hospital. It's set up by government. It must have protocols that says you can do this, you can do that. The minister cannot change it by his discretion. The director of the Rich Hospital, the CEO, cannot change it by his discretion. The doctor on duty should not be able to change it at discretion. And then also, if there's an offending party, that offending party should not be able to change anything by discretion. Let's get things done in Ghana properly by paper so that there's predictability in our public life. It's so important. And that's what this generation of politicians, like all of us, must insist that let's have predictability in our public life, public discourse, so that we reduce the discretion of an individual who is the CEO, so that this CEO is Rich Hospital CEO today, the hospital looks at it a certain way, another CEO comes in. No, we can't be doing that. We must leave the discretion to be barest minimum and have systems working. It's very important.
Okay. All right. So
he started very nice, this segment very nicely. Then he's gone and spot it again with this predictability. We went and had a committee of inquiry for people who were assaulted and shot at Alayawasu West Wogan. When the white paper came out, the government said that the people were annoying the security agents.
All right. So let me say a happy birthday to a lady who was one.
So the Vice President Bawumia didn't know what the hell was going on in the government in which he was the head of the economic management team. Never in the history of political advocacy have I heard a vice president disavow his government in the manner in which Vice President Bawumia did to win it, so ostensibly to win the confidence of the Ghanaian people. That many of the things that went on, especially under the economic ambit of which he was chair, he didn't have any knowledge about.
Is that your response to Musa Danquist?
Let me finish. Response. What the funny say me go school, let me tell you.
No, but you are very brutal. Engineers are brutal.
You see, Dr. Bawumia knows that if he goes for primaries, the normal way he will lose. He knows. That is why they have adopted that attitude, and that's why I say the gang of brigands and buccaneers around him, they too to preserve their own self-preservation, they have adopted that policy so that they can go. We are waiting for Dr. Bawumia because we will confront him again.
Okay.
With the things he said and did, the
that.
things that he absolved himself of, the things that he said he had no part of. Do you remember that Dr. Bawumia came to describe his economic team? Number 5, central defender, Alan Chematin. If you are saying Alan Chematin, he's become a butterfly. We're two. He outlined all the people. Then a few years later, a few moments later, he comes to tell us that he had no knowledge of the economic policies as we're going over. We should blame Tenufurata. Right? Dr. Bawumia and his allies, including people like Miracle Sabwadi, said that Dr. Bawumia was against e-levy. So in cabinet, they went against him, his advice. Meanwhile, Dr. Bawumia was eating e-levy cake. So Dr. Bawumia is like a giant.
Can I come in? You see the Musa Dankwa's question. Right. This is the answer. When I come in, NDC pussy propaganda. I'm going to drop heavy because I have the history of this country. I have the history of this country and its politics. I'm going to drop it heavy. If that's what he's going to do, I'm going to drop the history of Alcine Sunyani in 98.
No problem.
I'm going to drop the history of this country.
When he's done.
Is that how to answer Musa Dankwa's question tomorrow?
No, that's how he chooses to answer.
That's how he chooses to answer. Berate Dr. Bawumia, Miracle Sabwadi, Musa Dankwa says Bawumia is leading. Is it true?
And I'm telling you why he's leading.
Okay.
Yeah, Paul, you're disrupting.
You don't
allow him to.
Don't worry, I'm disrupting.
That's how he wants to. That's how he wants to analyze.
So when I come to say how I want to do it,
I will disrupt him. Listen, Paul. Let me assure you that I won't let you talk until this program ends. Take it.
Please let me talk.
No, I won't.
Please let me talk.
Because we are talking. You know that what I am saying is salient.
No, please let me talk.
I am choosing to answer the question how I want to answer it.
Okay. When you're done.
And you want to pivot, you want to shape my answer, you want to push me away from where I'm going.
No, I don't want to do that.
That's what you have done. You have succeeded to do it. So I'll do the same thing to you.
Please let me talk.
I am putting you on notice. Okay. Because we are not having a history lesson about this. Right. We are talking about contemporary politics as it is today. A poll which says that Dr. Bawumia is leading.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm saying that they have emasculated his opponents. You see, one of the things that made Dr. Bawumia lose the last election, as heavy as he did, were the things that Kennedy Japan said. So, to quote Napoleon Bonaparte again, nobody wants to interfere in what you are doing. Keep doing it. Because when the time comes, we will confront you. Paul is an avid historian, so he's going to talk about history, which he won't get to talk about.
Please let me talk about it.
No, I won't allow you because you interrupted me. Me too, I know the history of this country. I know it at my fingertips. I know the history of this country from the day Nana Kwame allowed the Portuguese to walk onto our shores.
I don't know that.
You don't know it. So we are good.
I'm limiting to 4.
Why are you starting from Godisberg? Start from Godisberg.
Because I need the emphasis to make a point.
Start from Godisberg.
No, Fourth Republic.
No, that's not.
When you're done, I'll tell you the history.
I've told you I won't let you talk.
Oh, really?
So if I were you, I wouldn't go.
So can I say now?
Go ahead.
Okay. So in this issue about we are a political party and we want this opponents to win and this opponent
change your glasses properly.
This opponent to win.
Change your glasses properly.
To do this and that because I'm not reading.
Now share on my YouTube channel.
Be the first to know Nsem-Pii.